So a little over 10 years ago, I had something that was very painful happen to me. And I had a lot of people that cared about me and really wanted to support me through that. And they'd always come up to me and ask, "How are you doing?" And even though they had the best of intentions, it really wasn't helpful because it was almost like they were walking up to me and saying, "Hey, I wanted to remind you of that really painful thing that happened to you." So how do we not do that for car victims? Well, the first thing that you need to do is have a mindset shift. And whether you're a victim yourself and you've suffered loss, or you're engaging with someone that's suffered loss, thinking of them as a victim is actually counterproductive. Think of them as an overcomer. Now, victim isn't a bad word. You're going to see it in the paper, and it's going to be used to describe what's happened. That's fine. But in your mind, every time you see the word victim, think overcomer. And it changes your dialogue. It changes the way you think about the person. It changes how you talk with them. We absolutely need to process pain, and we need to deal with those emotions. But we don't need to focus on the past pain. We need to focus on future hope. So in a conversation, instead of walking up and saying, "How are you doing?" Imagine if you lost your house and you hear that on a regular basis. "How are you doing? I just want to remind you that you lost your house." That's how it's going to come across to a lot of people. Instead, say this: "What's something that you've enjoyed doing today? What's the best thing that's happened to you this week? What's something you're excited about for the future?" And take the conversation from there. Whatever mechanism you need to use to talk about it, the focus should always be on the future hope and overcoming. Seeing yourself as an overcomer, seeing our community as a community that's overcome, and keeping the focus on something that's energizing and encouraging, not focusing on a painful experience that we're going to have to relive over and over again. So let's kick the victim mindset and see ourselves and see our community